everybody. Alright, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be talking about Roblox's most popular game at this point, called One and Only Grow a Garden. Now, Grow a Garden, bro, this game is probably the most simplest game of all time, but for some reason, this game has so many people playing it, and I do not know why. I don't get it. Why? What is so good? So yeah, let's talk about Grow Garden and how this game has almost destroyed Roblox at this point, man. Honestly. So yeah, let's go. So, first up, let's talk about yesterday, I believe it was, and what happened in Grow Garden. So yesterday, Grow Garden released an update where, let's say this, well, it crashed Roblox. After a long time, Roblox went down, and that was quite crazy, bro. Almost 9 million people were playing Grow Garden. Now, that is crazy. Even Blox Fruit never has ever reached that much of people playing it at once, which is crazy to see that a very simple game, which was created 2 months ago, has become the most popular game on Roblox. Why? I have no idea. Like I said, bro, the game is very simple, and even though it is simple, so many people are playing this game. So that's one thing. But let's take a look at this game. All right, let's take a look at what it's doing. So over here, you can see Grow a Garden, the garden game, created 2 months ago. 1.8 million people playing right now. 1.8 million. You can see this 2 days ago it had 6 million players, and its daily average is like, I don't know, man, 1 million people play this game. You can see the charts go all the way up, and that's quite crazy. But that's one thing. Now the next thing about Grow a Garden is that this game, even though it is blowing up Roblox in records, it's quite destroying the platform. I'm not saying in a way where it's like ruining it entirely. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying that Grow a Garden has like done so much problem this is my own opinion, by the way, just to let y'all know. My own opinion. Just let you guys know. My opinion is that Grow a Garden, honestly, it like crashes Roblox every single update, bro. And that's something that can be quite annoying. Because imagine you're playing Roblox one day and it just crashes. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Because like of one singular game that is ruining it. But these are just my opinions on it, because I personally don't like Grow Garden. I play it only sometimes, and like I got gifted like few things from my friends, so like they just gave me some stuff, man. Otherwise, I don't even play the game every day, But every time the events that are happening, every single update has almost crashed Roblox. 9 million people played that game. Yesterday, I believe it was. Like I said, yesterday, I believe the update was. So, when you look at it, the game is quite literally not even breaking records, but also like destroying them, making it so that like no other Roblox game will ever destroy it. And honestly, I don't think Grow Garden records will be beat, but who knows? Nowadays, I'll tell y'all this something. Nowadays, a lot of people enjoy simpler games like Grow Garden, because all you do is just grow a garden. It's in the title, and it grows offline, so you don't even have to play. You only play mainly for events, like whatever. I heard like there's Blood Moon Thunder, all that stuff. So like when that happens, I'm not hating on the game, but like I'm not hating on the people that play, but like it just like shows that a simpler like version of this could get more players. Because let's be honest, if Grow a Garden, if there's another type of game like this but it's a different genre and all that, it will for sure succeed Grow Garden. Let's be honest about that. Because like I said, people like simpler games, and there isn't much to do in Grow Garden except just let the garden grow itself. That's it. That is literally it. That's all you do. Just let the garden grow itself. Only join in for events, all that stuff. You know. So like, if that really is like that, I don't get how the game is blowing up. Simpler times of Roblox. Understand? Why did I just get teleported? Okay. Yeah, like I just said, I am actually like recording this while playing. But yeah, anyway. So, it's something to see that just making your game simple can give you like so many players playing your game, because people just like simpler games. That's just the thing now. It's just that, because if you have a simpler game which doesn't have much mechanics on it, more or less people are gonna play it. So, is Grow a Garden good? I don't know. My opinion is that I don't understand how the game is popular. It's very simple, easy to play, but like, at the same time, like, you just gotta sometimes find other games, because like Grow Garden is that one game where you're just gonna get bored, bro. You're just gonna get bored. It's quite that. It's literally just that. You're gonna get bored eventually of Grow Garden. Everybody's gonna get bored and they're gonna move on to a new game. And a new game could be anything at this point. But the thing about that is that Grow a Garden will last for a while, but just not to the point. Maybe it'll last for 1 year. Because, most popular game on Roblox before, Blox Fruits, I believe it was. Obviously, Adopt Me, a lot of people say, but like I say Blox Fruits. I never really played the game. I actually never played it really. But it just is that game that is so good, but yet nobody always plays it. It has 500k players, I believe, right now. But at the same time, if that game dies, you'll know why. You'll know why. Because of Mr. Grow Garden. Of course, I'm not hating on any of the devs. I'm not hating on like one dev. His name is Jandal. I'm not hating on him. He did an event when I was playing one time. When the update happened, I was just playing for a bit. He did so many discos, all that stuff. So like, I'm not hating on the devs. Don't hate on the devs. Don't hate on anybody. Don't hate on the people who made the game, all that. But I'm just saying an opinion of mine, because I honestly think that the game kind of is not the best, for my opinion. And if you look at it, sooner enough the game's gonna die, because people are gonna go on to a more simple game or more easy game, because kids these days, they're like, kids, I'm not saying every kid, I'm just saying more or less entirety of Roblox likes a simpler game, and that's just a fact now. Some people like complex games, they like other games, all that stuff. But like, when it comes to kids, all of those, you can really never like take that away, because like eventually they're gonna get bored, they're gonna move on to a better, simpler game. But in the end, it's just gonna be like that. Like I said, look at this. This game is gonna really break records, but yeah. Another thing I want to talk about, do big studios. This company, buying games like that. See, Grow Garden. Look at this. All of these games they own. All of these games they buy. Now, I believe like KreekCraft, he explained a bunch of this stuff, but they buy these games for a lot of money, and they just let it go. Let it go. I'll give you all one example. I'll say Blade Ball. This game, it had so many visits. It was so good. But now, when you look at the daily players, 20,000, 18,000 is the least. And only 20,000 people are playing it currently. But the game is still good, right? No. Fish, another example. This game was so good, but now 22.2k. Bots and this Dusty Trip, same thing. And now Grow Garden's eventually gonna go through the same thing. All of these games are gonna go through this and they're gonna die. Because of Dubik Studios, obviously. So, do I think that Dubik Studios is ruining games? Yes, and they are. When big companies buy out games, they just let it go after it did. Because, honestly, if you own a game, you buy it from someone, but you just, after it doesn't get popular after a while, you just leave it go. That's the trend now for devs. Not devs, I would say. Mainly, how do I say this? Companies that don't like, what's it called? That only want money. If the game isn't getting the money, then they will just leave it. That's the trend now of these companies. So, honest opinion, is Grow Garden to me bad? No. In my opinion, it's just that one game where I don't understand why people are playing it, to be honest. Like, it's a pretty chill game, but like, why do you wanna like play these types of games if you know it's gonna be like that? Like, why? Like, you can find better games around Roblox, but out of all the games, you have to pick like a thing. I'm not saying that people who play it are bad or wrong. You can play whatever game you want, but like, sometimes we should also appreciate the devs that actually work hard. Like, I'm not saying the Grow Garden devs don't work hard. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when we look at it, sometimes devs with 0 players in the game, but the game is so good, they deserve some credit, There's so many games on Roblox which are good, but nobody plays them. That's something that nobody understands. Some people do, but like, in the end, if you're gonna just find a simpler game, why would you just play another, hard game? That's what I mean. A game like this, Grow Garden, like I said, I'm not hating on any of the devs. I'm just saying we should appreciate other devs and who work hard. So, yep, that's I think what I'm going to talk about today. Maybe I'll make more videos on other games, who knows. But for now, I think that's it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. I'll see y'all next time. Good. Bye. Ooh.